Hello everyone, and welcome to
Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So it's away we go then. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
I'd say Petr Cech. I'm trying to come up with a flaw in his game, and I can't. Dependable and strong in every aspect of a goalkeeper's job, and he breeds confidence for his defence.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Yamal. He is through here. Not a hint of offside here. That's the throw. Oh, there's a probing ball. Now he's off and running. Dembele. Alexander-Arnold. Can he get it through? Bellingham, aimed at the far side. He's rising! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
This is why he's so highly regarded. Absolutely fantastic.
Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Bellingham. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Bellingham is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Quarter of an hour played. Plays a sharp little ball here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Now it's Luis Suarez, looking for the run. This looks promising. Oh, that's fabulous. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, good effort! Oh, it's come off the upright. There's a goal! Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Liverpool penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
Now it's Yamal. And the shot! And he couldn't finish.
Lamine Yamal really should be making an apology. That longer range pass gave him a golden chance then.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Oh, that's a great run he's made from deep. Oh, that's a fine interception. They get a throw in. Bellingham.
Manchester United definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being patient.
So no flag here. No way through, so he's having a hit! That was quite a hit. Yamal is someone who's always looking to catch the eye with his trickery. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. Luis Suarez! It is a very, very good save.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
That pass has been well intercepted. Great vision. Luis Suarez. The referee's awarded a free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. So, power or guile, what's it going to be? That's a fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
He's got away. Oh, great run, magical. Well read, and the danger is averted. Ambitious ball here. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Bellingham plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Yamal, shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Quality ball. And he plays one through. And he's managed to get free. Shot, surely!
1 minute at a time.
Has a look and plays it forward. Well, that pass isn't the best. Ono, Eto'o. Bellingham. And it's half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Liverpool just ahead then as we reach 45 minutes.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Liverpool with the game's only breakthrough. It's 1-0.
Substitution for Manchester United, number 18, Lamine Yamal.
So we're underway for the second half.
Coming on to replace him is
Liverpool
number 9,
currently ahead by the smallest of margins. Luis Suarez. Great ball if he can get there. Thuram spots it and intercepts. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Yaya Toure. Goes for the shot! Just the wrong side.
Well, I think the defence are breathing a big sigh of relief here. He really spanked that and it wasn't far away at all.
Robertson. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. And he passes it long. Robertson. Oh, easy pickings there. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
He has found the way through. Oh no, good read, needed to be. Can he spark a counter here? Team still separated by the game's only goal. Yaya Toure, and Yaya Toure! Wide, but only just.
He's not happy, and you'd expect that, but at least there's plenty of appreciation for what was a genuinely fine effort.
Bellingham. This is a promising build-up. Now it's Luis Suarez. Eto'o. Oh, super ball. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Played in by Robertson. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
Can he get on the end of this? Lovely, now then. Mbappe looking sharp there.
Well, in the end, nothing might have come of it, but nothing wrong with the running involved. Something the defence need to wake up to, I think.
And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. More and more pressure on the ball here. Looking to play him in. And here's Eto'o. And this is Messi. Tries to... takes a shot! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Bellingham. Threads one in. Now this could be a chance. He's being urged to shoot. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. Real pressure penalty, this. We're level. Not much more than a formality.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
So they have it all to do again.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Mbappe chasing after it. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card.
Liverpool really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
And here's Mbappe. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And this is Luis Suarez. And he was quick to react. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That'll be a corner. Manchester United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And it's been taken short. Now, can they get him away? Luis Suarez. Liverpool are looking to go forward now. Bellingham. Oh, that was vital.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
That's been cut out, well played.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Eto'o! Oh, wow, that's crazy! A game of margins, a game of thrills. This might just do it. That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Manchester United found a way, forcibly. Now they must hold out.
Well, I can wholeheartedly say, Peter, they deserve this, but has the opposition enough spirit left in them now to maybe find a way back?
Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out.
That's going in strongly.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Liverpool can look back at this result with regret. A front foot start, but they were ultimately made to pay for their inability to kill it off.
Would everyone like to join me in Hello, everyone, and welcome to...
Well, football is, of
today's
course,
match.
ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that.
Manchester United.
The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So things are underway.
The Dutch introduced total football to the world, and in many ways, Ruud Gullit is the perfect example.
Well, he really could play in any position.
Yes, he started as a sweeper and showed that he could play anywhere in midfield and indeed up front. Big, strong, and absolutely gifted.
Oh, no joy this time. Rodgers. That's a little off target. Looking for the run. He's a sharp little ball here. It's Luis Suarez! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, it's probably going to take something very special to beat him today.
Robertson kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Nicely weighted ball. He's found a way through, and he's whipped it across. And the shot! Good effort first time.
That's unlucky. The idea was really smart for me, and he's had a good go at it.
And this is Luis Suarez. Bellingham. Now that looks a decent ball. Suarez showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Not where it came from. Bellingham. Well, both starting the game at a pretty decent tempo. Now it's Luis Suarez. And it's Gullit. Threads one in. Can he get it through? And this is a decent chance! Goal! Manchester United! The first significant strike.
The goal scorer for Manchester
You don't keep those
United.
out. He knew. He just knew.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter.
Luis Suarez! And this is Messi. Shot at goal!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
And this is Luis Suarez. Well, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Rodgers has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Caceres.
Liverpool are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Rodgers gets into a good position. Ball in towards the middle. And he was alert to it. Luis Suarez has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. Manchester United have quite a reputation for being combative, confrontational, just in your face, Jim.
It's well rehearsed, Peter. It's testament to their excellent work ethic, really. The way they always go chasing the ball in numbers, and they can keep it up late into a game too.
15 minutes till half-time. Well, nicely intercepted. Messi. And there's green grass ahead of him. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, he's been caught napping! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Robertson is looking to influence the game from out wide, and he's intervened well there.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And this is Ronaldo. And that has been slung wide. Aimed beyond the defence.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as...
Terrific effort! No, not the best of headers.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Bellingham. Brilliantly cut out. Liverpool with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Towering header! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Taken back almost at once. Oh, that's a key interception. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Rodgers. Luis Suarez. That has ended up in no man's land. That has not gone well. Anderson, who can single-handedly make a difference, looking to pass their way up the pitch. And the shot! Oh, good finish! And there's the goal they've been looking for. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Manchester United are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now at 2 up.
That is good alertness. And the whistle goes for half-time.
Well, I don't think most of us were expecting a second, Peter. It's become pretty much the ideal half.
That certainly seems to be the case.
And that ought to encourage an even more ambitious approach in this second half, Peter, with control already established.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. So, into the second half.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably...
Oh, they could be caught out here! And he's straight offside. That pass isn't the best. Pull it in with the challenge. Now, can they get him away? A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Liverpool clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing.
Oh, he's all alone! Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Keeper has taken decisive action. Liverpool are looking to go forward now. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And that has put paid to that. Crunching tackle. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, good-looking ball. Can he spark a counter here? Oh, there's a probing ball. Shapes to shoot! That has not worked out as planned.
Yeah, and I don't think there was much wrong with his vision nor his decision-making.
Knocks it into space. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Robertson is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. And here's Suarez. He'll try from distance. He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. It's a pretty loose pass. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And this is Ronaldo. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Rijkaard does well to get it back. Manchester United appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Takes a shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Corner number 2 then. Chance for a shot! Yes! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Cannavaro did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. He's having a hit! Great strike, a test for the keeper.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next.
Great chance! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And the keeper has done enough. Top stop.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
So, third corner of the game. Oh, good play! Oh, it's come off the upright. Manchester United have reclaimed it. That's the keeper's ball.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
And he's well positioned. It's Luis Suarez! Might be danger here. Now it's Mbappe. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Now who's going to be first to this? Now that's well seen too. He's had it taken off him. Now it's Mbappe. Shot, Luis Suarez! It's in! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
Liverpool may be down. He's had a shot!
Luis Suarez.
That's unlucky, just wouldn't come down.
Well, I think the defence are breathing a big sigh of relief here. He really spanked that, and it wasn't far away at all.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Anderson. Bullet with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner. And he's found a way. He's having a shot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Looking to play him in.
Full edit minutes have been indicated.
Robertson. Time added on 4 minutes. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Ronaldo wants to run onto this.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
Cahill is there and he can pick it up. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. There's the shot! Incredible! Just incredible! The purest possible contact. What? And we're done. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Yeah, well, I've been on the losing side in games like this, and I can tell you it really does hurt. It's about the fans, and when you let them down, it hurts that bit more. I mean, you can do all the right preparations and still end up on the losing side. I don't think they'll be going out tonight.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.
Signore e signori, benvenuti allo stadio.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. There is a massive sense of expectation emanating from this part of Milan. The giant arena bearing the name of perhaps the finest player ever to don the famous black and blue jersey. It is simply a gorgeous, gorgeous sight. So straight into the action. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, a player that's very much moulded in the role of the traditional Spanish number 5 is Rodri. He certainly has the sort of physique that would allow him to...
Can he finish? And he's straight offside. Bellingham. Now it's Luis Suarez. Good ball, good take. Mbappe goes for a shot! He's scored!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
Liverpool finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, that's a key interception. The counter-attack is on here for Inter. And that is a little undercooked. And this is Hullet. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Now it's Bellingham. Luis Suarez. And he's got the beating. It's Luis Suarez! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. Oh, good finish. Again, in a trice. And they are soaring. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That has been drummed into him from such an early age, Peter. It almost came as second nature. He susses the keeper, couldn't hold on to it, and he's there in a flash.
Inter Milan are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager.
He's had a shot! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
Yep, certainly could have been something so much more.
It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, perfectly measured that. It's just beyond his reach. Mbappe. Now it's Luis Suarez. And it's Yaya Toure. Now it's Dembele. Applies the finish! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Yaya Toure really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we have our very first corner. And now a sudden chance to counter.
Liverpool are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Suarez going after that. Now it's Mbappe. Not the most accurate pass. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Thuram. And it's Bellingham. Now it's Mbappe. The message is clear, none shall pass. Rodri. Now this could be a chance. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Scholes, with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner. Rijkaard threads one in. He can run onto that. Luis Suarez! Scholes. Can he get it through?
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Thuram. Scholes. Piqué gets over and intercepts. He's on it, can he get away? This looks promising. Well, that's clear-cut, it's a free kick. Missed by a fraction.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Looking for options for movement. Rodri. Bellingham. Good chance here. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Oh, he's gifted. And the finish! He's got away with one there.
That's great industry.
So, a temporary halt to the action. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Liverpool really are lucky not to be down by more, Peter. The manager's going to have to come up with something a little special to lift these players. Otherwise, this one's as good as done.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 18, Luis Suarez.
So we're off again.
Numero 11.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them. Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
I think that's a corner. Yes, it is.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Mario Götze. Maldini. Chance for a shot! And somehow he's managed to miss it.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Piqué picks it up from the goal kick. This ended up in no man's land. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And that's another good win of the ball. Alexander-Arnold does well to get it back. And here's Mbappe. Oh, he's trying to skip past his man, and he has been fouled there. He's shaping up to have a crack from here. Looking to widen the gap even further here. From Van der Sar. Corner number 2 then. And it's been taken short. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Liverpool have the chance to go the other way. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That has been slung wide. He is through here! Alexander-Arnold, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter, there was absolutely no space to work with.
Unai Simon gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. And it's Dembele. Great vision. Bellingham. Shoots! Well taken goal. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Liverpool cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now. Right here, right now, it's not looking favourable. They're chasing the ball and the game.
No, not quite on the same wavelength. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Inter clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted. That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Now it's Mbappe, and this is Goetze. Engages and forces him off the ball. Mbappe had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Well, he's not the type that's short on self-belief, so that could rub off on his teammates now. Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
And he's managed to get free. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Knocks it into space. Ambitious ball here. Chips it through. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Dembele. He has found the way through. The ball goes in. Terrific effort! And the difference is still one, but only just.
Oh, I think you could really feel his pain there. He was convinced he'd put his side level.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 6.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same
Il
time.
numero 25. Pierre Aubameyang. Il numero
Liverpool are running out of time and out of options.
Well, I suppose they need something to break their way, Peter. Anything at this late stage.
Mario Götze. Aubameyang is onto this. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape. Liverpool really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Diaz is herring after that one. Yaya Toure. Well, that pass isn't the best. Piqué is very much of the non-shall-pass school of defending. And here's Yamal. Oh, cracking ball. Oh, shooting chance! And a neat finish. And right near the end, we have parity. It was casual, it was careless. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end, not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the card. So, overall, I don't think anyone will be complaining too much about what they've got.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to...
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So things are underway. We're talking a genuinely stylish player here in Frank Rijkaard. You're not arguing with that, Jim, are you?
No, I've got to totally agree with every word you just said. As holding midfielders go, he is one of the very best. Nothing phases him.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now that looks a decent ball.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Right, Scholes. Can he get on the end of this? Aims beyond the defence. Oh, he's found support out wide. He is through here. Great ball, and the shot! There it is!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
So, a breakthrough already. Oh, that's fabulous. Quick look, then plays it in. And the shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Mbappe clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Liverpool with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Rijkaard getting this one clear. Yaya Toure.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Well, they want another corner, and it looks as though they're going to get it. Corner number 2, then. Yaya Toure! He doesn't look too happy with that.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
And here's Dembele. Liverpool are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. Not the most accurate pass. There's the crossfield ball. Mbappe might just make this. Well timed, excellent interception. Silvestre scooting forward. Bellingham can so cleverly bypass the press. Pass somewhat off target.
Liverpool really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Well, that has not gone well. He won't be happy with that one. Looking for the run. Oh, super find. Silvestre.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Scholes. And he's got away from him. And it's Bellingham. Oh, he's onto this. Big chance! Fiore. Bergkamp. It's a pretty loose pass. And here's Dembele. He's found space here. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Referee has just said play on. Well, played right into his path. And this is Drogba. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, that's well spotted. Rijkaard. Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Liverpool have got it back and they'll have another go. Bellingham. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. And here's Suarez. Dembele providing an outlet on that flank. Tries to get it clear. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Threads one in.
Liverpool certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Tries to play it through. Oh, he's seen that early. He used a certain sixth sense.
Mbappe clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
It's a promising position. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And that is well cleared. Foot in. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And here's Dembele. Bellingham. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Scholes. Now, can they get him away? Oh, it's Luis Suarez!
At a time.
And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And this could be the final action of the first half. Bergkamp. And that has left him in a heap. And that brings the first half to a close. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Liverpool finding themselves behind by just one goal at the break.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. And here is the first touch of the second half.
Liverpool can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
That has ended up in no man's land. Looking to play him in. Now it's Drogba. He's picked his way through. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Yeah, the confidence we can admire, the decision-making we can't. He'll learn from it.
Now that's well seen too. Now it's Drogba. And this is Luis Suarez. Now he's running away. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And this is Drogba. Oh, he's on his Drogba! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Oh, great leap! Firm header just off target.
That's a really decent chance. That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Robertson swung over, and they win it back again. Looking for options for movement. There's the header! And it's come back out to him. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Takes aim and crosses, and the keeper beats it away. Robertson finding himself in... Gets his head on it! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
And here's Mbappe.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Robertson has given away a free kick. Robertson has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident.
Yeah, and the whole stadium knew that was coming, apart from him, it seems.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances.
Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. So their fourth corner of the game.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
It's Dembele!
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
Fiore. And this is Bergkamp. Probing pass. And no, that was never going to make it. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Yaya Toure. Ooh, perfectly measured that. Robertson. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Bergkamp. Just a quarter of an hour to play. And he's intervened well there. Drogba is onto this. Fiore. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, it's Dembele. Dembele ventures forward.
Liverpool really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Oh, what has happened here? It's a foul, it's in the box, it's a penalty. Liverpool really could have done without this. This further to improve their cause. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not a twitch, not a blink.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
Paul scores.
So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that two-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Great vision. He's in a great position here. Oh, just skips past his man. Desai. Luis Suarez. Can he spark a counter here? He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, they could be caught out here. Luis Suarez! Well taken goal. With so little time left. Grandstand finish.
For Liverpool after 87 minutes in.
What a delicious goal, stroked in like a maestro.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
Luis Suarez. Substitution for Liverpool, number 11.
The two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. Liverpool give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, the mindset has changed. Now they need to find all the courage they can get.
Knocks it into space, and he will. Great chance! That was superb goalkeeping.
Drogba is offering a wry smile there. Well, they've got to get everyone forward, and maybe even the keeper.
And he gets rid in a hurry. And it's Robertson. The referee's awarded a free kick. Distributed tidily. What a throw in. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. And that is as far as it goes. One of those games that many would have felt no one deserved to lose, but sentiment counts for nothing here, and at the margins, it was decided. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Look, Peter, a strength in any team has to be at the heart of your defence, and I'm afraid they were found wanting in that department.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. So it's away we go then. Kaká in the side, just about as box office as it gets.
Yeah, I totally agree. He, in many ways, the blueprint of the modern-day number 10, lauded for his simple and very graceful style of play. Really is a player who has the lot.
You come to the game just to see him play. Aimed beyond the defence. Delivery from Mbappe. Well read. And the danger is averted. Great defending, strong and determined. O'Reilly. He's in plenty of space here. It's an inviting looking ball, that. And he's intervened well there. O'Reilly. Baresi.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Cafu is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And it's Alexander-Arnold. Dembele, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Kaká. Kaká! Goal! Manchester United! And we have liftoff! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Manchester United are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Oh, he's just loving that.
Oh, great leap!
Liverpool are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Look on the finish! Oh, it's come loose. O'Reilly looking sharp there.
Okay, it didn't quite come off on this occasion, but you get the feeling as a team they might want to just stick with this approach.
Oh, well played, well played. Oh, nicely intercepted. Driving forward. Oh, he's having a go! That is decidedly lacking.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Cafu is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Mateus. And this is Luis Suarez.
Oh, great feet, that.
It's Luis Suarez! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Oh, he's really looking like he's on the very top of his game here.
And we have our very first corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. Good ball over the top. Oh, such a clever touch. Aimed at the far side.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
Oh, he's clearly asking too much with that. Tries to play it through. And he shoots! And he scores! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've...
O'Reilly! different reaction.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
It's their second corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence. Played out towards the right wing. Toure picks it up out wide. He's shifting through the gears here. And it's made its way to him. Mateus produces the perfect tackle there. Suarez receives it in a wide position. Suarez is onto it in a flash. Pass is just off target. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Manchester United clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And he was alert to it. Over to the right flank.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
He's found a way through. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on. Oh, he's been caught napping. Yaya Toure. And the counter is on. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Fabinho. And here's Mbappe. Knocks it into space. Looking for the far post. Oh, well played. Kaka. And it's Yaya Toure. That's going wide left. Oh, that pass isn't the best.
There will be 1 minute
Messi
at a time.
going forward. Yaya Toure, spread neatly. Keeper's dealt with that. And that brings the first half to a close. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. How would you review the first half?
Liverpool really showed some resolve in that first half, Peter, after going behind. So I think the message from the manager will be quite a positive one. Keep going and keep doing what you've been doing, because it's pretty good.
So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. Liverpool get the second half started. Alexander-Arnold. Bellingham. And no, that was never going to make it. Mateus, with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner. Now it's Kaka. Bellingham. All played for Dembele.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Tries to pass it through. Oh, Red, nice interception. Bellingham. Desai gets across to intercept that. Mateus. Looking to play him in. Oh, that's fabulous. Now the cross. Header! Oh, he doesn't look too happy with that.
Suarez certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
And it's O'Reilly. Well, played right into his path. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Always goal side. Oh, lovely. He's had a shot! And he nearly went all the way.
Yeah, I think he's a little annoyed with himself there, Peter, because he did pretty much everything right up to the end.
Substitution for Manchester United.
Manchester
11,
United can now
Luis
introduce
Suarez.
the first of their substitutes.
Number 3, coming on the field. Number 9, Romario.
Bellingham,
Number 99,
Alexander-Arnold,
Roberto
Luis
Baggio.
Suarez. It's Luis Suarez!
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. Okay, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Mbappe. Mateus. Kaká. Can he finish? Goal! Manchester United! And they get themselves in front! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Looking for options for movement. Can he get it through? Mbappe! Plenty to aim. Mbappe! They've got to be quick to recover this. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Pings it across. Towering header! And there's his goal! And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
It was a great header. The invitation was irresistible, and the finish unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Quite a game, this. All square again.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Tries a shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Liverpool certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Nicely spread. It's a pretty loose pass. Pinches it off him. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Luis Suarez. Cannavaro kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Now that's well seen too. Who saw this coming? Liverpool have dragged it back at the last. Great vision, and he was quick to react. Mateus. Now it's Romario, and he's found a way past. What a throw in.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And it's Messi. He's got away. That's good running with the ball. Manchester United have a free kick. And this is the big chance. He lifts the roof! A game of margins! A game of thrills! This might just do it! That was beautiful. Something close to genius.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Roberto Baggio. Roberto Baggio.
Manchester United now on the verge of victory. Save for a few potentially hectic final moments.
Well, these last few moments are going to be pretty frantic, I would think, as the opposition try tooth and nail to get back into this. We're never done till it's completely done.
Decent chance! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end. Manchester United have their third corner. Keeper has taken decisive action. An audacious attempt. Yaya Toure. And that's that. Liverpool perhaps feeling a little aggrieved with this final score. They clearly feel that their efforts warranted something more. Well, how will we look back on that?
Yeah, well, I've been on the losing side in games like this, and I can tell you it really...
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Things already rolling.
Frank Rijkaard can really make his presence felt. A superb defender who became an iconic midfield anchorman.
And what's more, a remarkably good strike rate, actually.
Very true. Just another level of his expertise, Peter, but his reading of the game, for me, is masterful.
Oh, that's a key interception. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. And this is Luis Suarez. Yaya Toure.
They need to play this quicker in missions like this.
And he's let fly. Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Well timed, excellent interception. Kvaratskhelia. Passing is crisp and sharp. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
That has not gone well. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Pass just lacking in accuracy. That is ended. That's rather hopeful. Now, who's going to be first to this? Liverpool with the corner. They're first. Italy have the chance to go the other way. Played back to the goalkeeper. Van der Sar sends that a long way. Tries to pass it through. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And here's Dembele. Bellingham. Oh, just chance! He scored! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Liverpool have penetrated for the first time.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
And this is Aguero. Yaya Toure, a player whose confidence, whose sense of adventure rubs off on all of those around him. Italy have quite a reputation for being combative, confrontational, just in your face, Jim.
It's well rehearsed, Peter. It's testament to their excellent work ethic, really. The way they always go chasing the ball in numbers, and they can keep it up late into a game too.
And this is Luis Suarez. Decent chance! Oh, crossbar! In he goes again! It's a loose ball. And again! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Serginho. Well, the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Now it's Aguero. Now it's Luis Suarez. Kvaratskhelia! And that has fair fizzed. Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Nicely weighted ball. Looking for the run. And this is Luis Suarez. Suarez unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
Liverpool really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Messi. Cannavaro cuts out the pass. Now that's well seen too. Kvaratskhelia. Can he get it through? Suarez showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Short changes him with that pass. Lovely pass, but can... It's Aguero! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And now they can spring out of defence. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's been cut out, well played. Now it's Luis Suarez, pass somewhat off target. So a temporary halt to the action. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. So your views on the first half?
Well, this is when you need your players to step up, Peter. Be brave, see all that courage. They need to have a big start to the second half to give them some momentum. And they're not going to get that if they're being too risk-averse.
Liverpool leading via the game's only goal, 1-0 at the break.
Sostituzione per l'Italia. Numero 8, Gerrard. Lascia il campo per il numero 16.
They get things going again. Liverpool leading courtesy of the game's only goal.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he
Shoots! It's in! Italy are back in business!
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Aimed beyond the defence. Now it's Luis Suarez. Now, can they get him away? And that is expertly dealt with. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't.
Luis Suarez! There is the genius of Luis Suarez!
Well, what a restart this has been. A top player striking early. The perfect fillip to push on from what was a stunning finish.
That is a diamond of a goal. The planning immaculate, the execution brilliant.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability.
It's Luis Suarez!
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
He's a sharp little ball here. Liverpool needing a change of fortune here. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And it's Bellingham. Looking to play him in. Dembele. That's tidy. Dembele proves just a little bit too strong. Oh, shooting chance! It's a goal! They're level in a trice!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Luis Suarez! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post.
Sostituzione per l'Italia. Numero 10.
Liverpool have their second corner now.
Numero 7. Lasciano il campo per il numero 15. Il numero 20. Totti.
Right card! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Oh, good-looking ball. And he's managed to get free. It's Luis Suarez! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Not a bad try by any means.
Well, it wasn't the worst decision, really. He certainly had enough belief to take it on.
Corner number 3 coming up. Italy are looking to go forward now. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Now it's Totti. It's a pretty loose pass. He's trying to hit the front line here, and he was quick to react. Now it's Luis Suarez. This is a promising build-up. It's their second corner of the game. And it's been taken short. Elects to cross. And now a sudden chance to counter.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 21.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Numero 11. Lasciano il campo per il numero 10. Il numero
Alexander-Arnold.
6, il numero 14.
Yamal makes a move down the right. Not the most accurate pass. Liverpool are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Now it's Lopez. Totti. Van der Sar breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though. Koundé.
Olise has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. That has been slung wide. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Aguero is onto this. Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Ball's played through. Diaz in acres of space out wide. Well, that pass isn't the best. Rijkaard. Oh, they can break here. And this is Luis Suarez. Yaya Toure. Yaya Toure. Oh, this is a very good run. Oh, some tackle that. Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Now it's Van Basten, and he's been shifted off it. Totti. Howson gets across to intercept that. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. And we're done. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope for better.